Danny from the script, welcome back to the show.
Oi, guys, great to be here. Thanks for having me back in.
We last chatted to you when we were in London for the Olympics.
Well, you look lovely today as well, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much, Danny. Oh, sorry. It's just that. No, Danny said to you before we even got on air, you said, didn't you, Danny, Jules, you do look a bit rough, like you've had a big weekend.
Yeah. I did, Tough Mudder. Now, Danny, quick question. The Voice Australia might be looking for another judge. Why are you in town, mate?
I know, listen, well, in fairness, I'm in town for the album, but, I'm totally open to offers.
Really?
I'm big time.
Are you in discussions?
No, I haven't been asked. I just got off the plane and amidst all this controversy. Of course, I'm the obvious replacement for Keith Urban.
But you are,
I'm
Danny.
sexy, cool. like none of those things.
You're so humble, but I happen to know you are the most popular judge on The Voice in the UK, because you're with Tom Jones, Will.i.am,
cool.
Jessie J, and I know that'd be awesome if we could get you.
In fairness, if I was able to, I'd love to. You know, we love Australia. That's why we're down here. You know, we've a massive relationship going on here with the Australian people. Easy now.
We're in the middle of that. So
Like
obviously there will be a commission taken by the Fifi and Jules show. Should that all?
Yeah, absolutely. You heard it here first.
Fifi and Jules driving you home. Special guest in the studio is Danny from the script, who is available to be a mentor on The Voice. Should Channel 9 be listening?
Emphasis on special, by the way. Special, very special guest.
Fifi, this is interesting because you're going to bring Danny into one of your favourite segments.
Yes, Danny, you are our first international musician, artist that we've had on the show that we are going to play Is It Amazing with.
Ooh,
I know,
that's good.
I know. Well, we had an international edition where Jules took it to Russia for a week, and that didn't work.
The guy, his name was, I kid you not, his name was Ivan Smirnov, and we had to fast forward a lot of his story because it was crap.
Yeah. Right. So a lot of pressure on you, Danny. But before we explain, I just had this little intro, and it's very important, you being the talented musician you are, hear what I came up with. Is it amazing? Yes, it's amazing.
It's bloody amazing, mate.
Yeah.
I loved it. I knew you'd love it.
Problem is, she came up with that before Alex Lloyd, who sampled it in his song.
How many cats were in that bag?
Hey, Danny.
I'm about to judge your story here, so you've got to be nice to
Do
me.
not upset the judge. Danny, the whole idea here is often people will go to a dinner party and they will trial a story that they think is great, and often it won't be. So here we are. We're doing a community service for you in case you ever humiliate yourself with a crap story. So if you want to trial one, Fifi and I will confer and we'll tell you if it is in fact amazing.
And don't take it personally, because we know, that you are a big superstar, but we might need to pull you down a few pegs. And that'll just be for your own good.
Yeah.
Like, you'll thank us in the long run.
I'm 6'4", so you'll hear timber.
Okay, have you got a story?
I do have a story, yeah. And this goes back to my days when I was living in Orlando. And it was my 22nd birthday. And I was enjoying it, out with a few friends. We were going to go out and get really, really drunk. So I went to this bar, and at the bar, it was an Irish bar. And I'm there, and I'm standing at the bar, and I'm ordering, a few shots. And there's a guy standing beside me. He turns around, and he's ordering some shots as well. So the barman turned around and he goes, "Oh my God, it's both of yours birthdays." And I turned around and I went, "Okay, so what's your name?" His name was Danny, right? And he was 42 years old, and he was from Ireland, right? So they got me, there's Danny, I'm 22, so I had basically my future self sitting there in 20 years' time, right? Both sitting at the bar. So next of all, he drank his shot, turned around, I drank my shot. I then vomited my shot back up into my glass again because I was really, really drunk. And I put it down and I was like, I was just about to say, "Dude, I can't drink that." And he went, "Oh my God, you didn't finish your shot." And he picked up my shot and he drank it. So future me drank my own vomit of 20 years previous.
Before we get to the assessment of whether it's an amazing story, obviously that happened in Ireland, and on the air we must say, please drink responsibly.
Please drink responsibly and never ever drink anybody else's vomit.
Yeah. And that is the point. I mean, really, you shouldn't shot alcohol, but shooting someone's vomit is fine.
It is. It's very... Now, Danny, you both got some belly laughs, so that's already good, but Jules and I'll just confer.
Okay, confer.
Because
Sit tight,
it's
Danny.
amazing. Just remember the bar is quite high.
Okay.
Julesy, what are you thinking?
Well, look, it was funny, and my sort of humour.
Whisper so Danny can't hear you.
I'm just questioning, is there any sort of element of coincidence in there? I mean, Danny...
His name was Danny.
Shut up, mate.
Danny is quite a common name amongst Irish people, so...
It's true, Danny boy.
this?
Do
Do you reckon? Oh, I don't know.
You're brave.
Can I lock that in? All right, I'll press that button. Here we go.
Go on, mate, give it a Danny.
Okay, here we go. All right, I'll just find the button. My apologies. Here we go. And it is...
It's sort of interesting.
Not bad. Good start. Beginner. You'll try again next time.
131060. If you have an amazing story, we'll get Danny from the script, who is really, I mean, he's got his tail between his legs right now, Fifi. That was really unfair. You're a nasty
Hey, is that a tail between your legs, or are you just happy to see him?
Danny's going to judge whether your story, if you call on 131060, is in fact amazing.
And the Script's brand new album, number 3, is out now and on iTunes, features the hit single Hall of Fame. Back with more next.
What upsets me is, Danny, Fifi's already offended you. You've said that his story was a sort of. Well,
You did too.
I did tell him to shut up. Okay, so 131060, we've got Margie on the line. Margie is actually going to tell you what she believes is an amazing story, Danny, and it's up to you to judge
Well, it's
it.
actually the three of us. We'll confer, Danny. You've only got your judging training wheels on. Sure, you're a judge on The Voice.
I'll turn my chair. I'll turn my chair around. Hang on.
Okay. You're new to this, so we'll usher you through it gently.
Sure.
Okay, Margie, off you go. Your best amazing story.
Okay, I got married. I had to stay in the Hilton Hotel overnight in Sydney to fly to the Gold Coast. The couple next door to us were having a wow of a time. Sounded like they were swinging from the chandeliers. We got to the Gold Coast. We checked into our resort. We went downstairs and we met a few people sitting around the pool, having a drink, and we were talking. They said, well, tell us a funny thing that happened on your wedding night. So I told that story, and it was the couple sitting opposite us.
Well, if you could just sit tight there's going to be a meeting, Margie, as to whether or not that's actually an amazing story.
That's okay.
Thank you.
What do
Sit
you
tight.
think? What do you
So
think?
were they at the Hilton Hotel at the airport? Because there is a high possibility of them actually meeting the same people.
we're gonna
I'm not
have to
saying
go.
it hasn't happened to me, but I've definitely been in an airport, got on a
Very.
plane, and been in an airport at the other end and gone, wow, isn't that weird? But it wasn't really weird because it was on the
Very
airport.
good point, Danny. Hang on a second. Can we just go back to Margie really quickly?
Sure.
Yeah, of course.
Hi, Margie.
Hi.
Margie, can we just check, was that the Hilton Hotel at the airport?
It was the Hilton Hotel at the airport, but we flew to Queensland the next morning and we checked in, and when we went downstairs at our resort and around by the pool, that's when these people were
Yeah, we
sitting
gotcha.
opposite us.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Okay, we'll just get back to you in a second. Hang on, Margie.
Danny?
Oh, dear, I see what
You
you
know-
did there. Well done, Daddy.
Yeah.
Kind of good, yeah. I sniffed them out.
Yeah.
Not bad, me.
Okay,
Not in that way. Wait, I know. No.
I'm thinking amazing. I mean,
I thought it was amazing, but Danny's
got.
got me stumped here because you're absolutely right. You predicted that, which means that there's a strong likelihood. I reckon we're going to go with.
Yeah.
It's sort of interesting.
With the Script's new album. You see how I did that?
I see what you did there.
Brilliant. So we gave it a sort of interesting. Thank you so much to everybody for playing Is It Amazing? And we
Yes.
should just remind everybody that the Script have the brand new album, number 3. It is out now. It's in stores. That's why Danny's here. He wasn't really here to tell his amazing story.
Well, no, he was.
It wasn't amazing anyway. It was
And
sort of
it
interesting.
was very good.
The
No,
Script.
that was short of interesting.